It's 2020, 12 years since I've graduated from the 12th grade, and I'm sitting on the floor, yearbook in hand, crying. I am so far past high school. I am a political activist. Art is my weapon. I am all about tearing down the past to build a new future. This future is gay and brown and feminist, and 2008 is the last thing on my mind. It probably helps that I've suppressed so many memories from that time because I was being abused at home. School was my shelter. I did all the extracurriculars and all the activities so I wouldn't have to go home. And at home, I did all the homework and all the extra credit, anything to get away, even just in my mind. So I was very, very good at school, and it was a good time for me. Teachers liked me. I had a lot of friends. High school gave me Sarah, to whom our yearbook is dedicated. She taught English, French, mythology, Shakespeare. She was our academic decathlon coach. In my yearbook, she wished me sovereignty and serenity. On her deathbed, her last word to me was courage, a fancy French way of saying courage. She taught me to love the world. High school also gave me Tom, an English teacher from Ireland who loved rum raisin ice cream and the New York Times. In my yearbook, he told me, "You are destined for great things because of who you are, intelligent, kind, and caring." The day he died was one of the saddest days of my life. He taught me to love myself. And high school gave me Corinne, the only girl I think I might have loved. And I feel so stupid now looking at her gorgeous cursive. "I adore you, everything that makes you you, everything that makes you so special, wonderful, and unique. I will miss you dearly." We kept in touch, but I could have realized the crush was mutual a lot sooner. High school was a good time for me, and I miss Sarah, I miss Tom, and I miss Corinne. But that's not why I'm crying. On May 25th, 2020, George Floyd was murdered in Minneapolis by a racist, disgusting pig. On May 25th, 2020, I am woke as hell and have been screaming that Black Lives Matter for years. But a lot of people who hadn't been vocal before finally started to speak up. For generations, Black girls got more dress code detentions. Black girls were harassed by teachers, especially in science and math. Girls in general were derided, groped, sexually assaulted. Students who were poor, in bad family situations, who were experiencing mental health issues, were dismissed, mistreated, penalized, and abused. It came out that today, in 2020, racist kids are pretending to whip their Black classmates with an axe. It's finally coming out that basically all of our gym teachers were sexual predators. And of course, the Board of Ed just barely cares because the city just barely cares. The state, the country, the people don't care. This was not at all the first time I heard horror stories from my alma mater. But it was the first time these stories were so loud. For so many of my classmates, high school was not a shelter. Teachers who knew I was struggling helped me, and that wasn't true for everyone else. It wasn't true for Black kids, for brown kids, for poor kids, for queer kids, for trans kids. This school taught some of us to hate the world, to hate ourselves, and to hate others. And that is why I'm sitting on the floor crying. I don't like to center myself in my activism. Like, I'm not going to be like, Asians for Black lives. Like, wow, I get a prize for being a minority that cares about another minority. And it's not a gateway for other Asians to join the cause. They can use their basic human empathy to do that. They don't need to see my face holding up this slogan. I don't need to market basic human empathy. As we confront institutionalized racism, I can't forget who I am in the context of that racism. And this is my space to do that. My yearbook used to bring me joy. Because it was a good time for me that I couldn't remember otherwise because I was abused for 22 years. And now it makes me want to puke and riot and cry and destroy the system. I don't think I had a good time in high school anymore. Because how can I call what was happening there, what is happening there, a good time? Even if it was great for me, when it wasn't good for everyone else.